Kava is a wonderful alternative to having alcohol or other, beverages that you might have when you are hanging out with people. It does wonders for things like anxiety, helping you to calm down. Now you can get ones that are stimulating and ones that are definitely more on the relaxing side. And there are so many different kinds, but that's why I really like Karuna Kava, because they make it, first of all, taste really good. And then they also tell you like what this is good for. Is this a better like daytime or nighttime one? How strong is it? All of that. So I'm very, very excited. It says Bula, and let's see what they sent. We've got a beautiful mix of flavors here. You definitely want to enjoy these cold, by the way. The first one up, we have the Morning Jasmine, and I'm sure this is going to be really fantastic because I love jasmine. But again, since it's called Morning Jasmine, I'm thinking this is going to be better to have, during the morning or the afternoon, something like that. And then we have a ginseng mojito. Again, ginseng is very energizing, so this is going to be another great one for daytime. In my personal opinion, what I'm thinking just by reading the label. I really like the ingredients in this one. So we have filtered water, fresh pressed lime juice, Idaho honey, coconut water, lemongrass, fresh mint, American ginseng, and American sea salt. I think that's so incredible. I just love the blends that they come up with. Next up, I think this is going to be my personal favorite. We have watermelon, honeybush, spotted, I don't know how you say it, hiwa. And it's a calming, relaxing, socially uplifting beverage from the island of Hawaii. Very excited for this one. Wow. I also love the packaging. The packaging is just super fun. And then we have the cinnamon hibiscus. This is one I saw earlier that I think I was really, really excited to try because I love hibiscus. It's very good for the skin. So I think that's really cool that they incorporated it into this drink. And I do believe that hibiscus is a kava potentiator, if I'm not mistaken. And then we have the Awesome Awa Fresh Hawaiian pineapple one. So this one has pineapple puree in there. We've got honey, licorice root, peppermint, black pepper. Okay, so this is the one I was most excited for, and I'll tell you why. Because I have Crohn's disease, I have IBS, and the ingredients in here are so great and so soothing for the stomach and intestines that I just feel like they really nailed it with the ingredients on this one. Last but not least, we have mulled peach burkar. I don't know if I'm saying those right, so I'm really sorry about that. But this one definitely has another great ingredient blend of honey, peach puree. It has cinnamon, clove, orange peel. Again, this is going to be really good, especially if you get like acid reflux. Orange peel is really fantastic for that. So you can see the blends and handcrafted ingredients that they put into these pouches are just like nothing you have ever seen before. If you are new to kava, I definitely recommend that you try Karuna Kava. They just make seriously the best kava I have found that I don't even go anywhere else, because kava can be really difficult to make on your own. You can also buy instant kava, micronized kava, but this way I feel like is the most authentic and best way to get it. And if you were to go to a kava bar, this is the kind of drink that you would get there. We don't have one near me, so I can enjoy something so delicious and beautiful like this from the comfort of my home. So I'm going to do some more extensive reviews on this to come back to this video with you guys and tell you how I felt with each one and what I thought of the taste and the flavor, so stay tuned. Everyone, welcome back to Botanical Queens. Excuse the background of being completely blank. I am actually moving here in a couple of days, but I really wanted to get this video out for you guys because I'm so excited to talk about kava with you. If you're wondering what kava is a plant. They take the root of this plant and it is used in ceremonial purposes for stress, relaxation, and a lot of other benefits too. Kava is such a great alternative to alcohol, and I really truly believe that it is one of those things that if we can get more people into kava instead of drinking alcohol, I think it's definitely better and has a lot more health benefits for you. For example, you will notice that after you drink alcohol, you might be depressed or anxious the next day. With kava, you're not going to get that kind of feeling. I will say though that I find personally in my experience that kava dehydrates me more than alcohol does, so definitely make sure that you are drinking a lot of water if you are consuming kava. Kava can also be hard on the liver, so if you already have pre-existing liver problems, just keep that in mind. you can actually seek out kava bars in your area. I know some states have kava bars like in the bigger major cities that you can go and relax, and it's just like going to a bar for an alcoholic beverage, but instead you can just get kava, which I think is really cool because you can make kava taste really, really delicious by mixing it with different fruit juices, and it's definitely really fun. Now, one thing about kava that you will notice when you first drink it is that it's going to numb your tongue, and that's a good sign. That means you are getting some nice strong kava and that it is going to work well. Now, people typically have a reverse tolerance to kava, and so basically what that means is that you can start out really high with how much kava you are taking, and then from there you can decrease it. But I will say that you can build a tolerance to it, so maybe at first you can start high and then you get low and then you feel it. You might even need to do that for a few days until you actually notice the effects. I know for me it was kind of like that, and then now I can have a kava drink and I feel it, and that's enough for me. You can have obviously too much kava, that you can have too much of anything, so just be careful, take it slow. Just keep in mind that this is definitely a ceremonial beverage, and I would recommend that you kind of treat it in that way. One really fun thing that you can do is you can order shells, so you get like a little shell of kava and then you'll raise it and say bula, and then you will drink it. But again, just be mindful of how much that you are consuming, and again, if you have existing liver problems, I honestly would not recommend this drink for you. There are so many different ways that you can make it and consume it. One of them includes like kneading and pulling at the root to get it to seep out of the bag, mesh bag, and it goes really well with milk. So something fatty actually activates the alkaloids in kava better. So that's why you can enjoy things like milkshakes with kava in it, and it's really, really fantastic together. I'm lactose intolerant, so I can't enjoy it that way. However, if you were like me and you just want a simple and easy way to make kava and you don't know what to do, there is a place that exists that you can order your kava from, and it gets to you in the most perfect form, and that is Karuna Kava. I have some really fun drinks to show you guys. So this one right here is their ginseng mojito, and this one is really just meant to be like a mocktail. So instead of having an alcoholic beverage, you sip on this, and this is your cocktail basically. And this one is really cool because it has filtered water, fresh pressed lime juice, Idaho honey, coconut water, lemongrass, fresh mint, American ginseng, and sea salt. I think it's really cool that they included coconut water in this because, like I said, kava can definitely dehydrate you, but coconut water is very hydrating. So I love that they've come up with these amazing concoctions with kava, and honestly, I don't find myself going anywhere else for kava anymore. I have found the place that I absolutely love. Here is another one of theirs. This one is the Morning Jasmine, and again, each of these has a different kind of kava in it, and on their website they tell you what it is for. They tell you if it is relaxing, they tell you if it is mildly energizing. They give you keywords here and there that will give you an idea of how this kava is going to make you feel. Now for me, I typically go for the relaxing ones, and my absolute favorite I have ever tried from them is their mulled peach. If they still have it on their website, you need to run and get it because it tastes like a peach pie. It is so delicious with these mulled spices. It is fantastic. 10 out of 10 recommend, and that is also a relaxing one. Their watermelon one is relaxing too, and I quite enjoy that. So I can't wait to try these other ones I'm showing you here. I keep them stored in my fridge. This one is just your traditional kava. This is not going to have any extra flavors in it, and this actually just has the regular noble kava root in it. I can't wait to try this because I actually have not tried kava root before like this. I've only tried, you'll see instant and micronized kava. I've only tried those, and then this is the first place where I've tried like real kava from. So this is without any other additional flavors or additives. I think it's gonna be very strong for me, so I'll probably only drink like a third of this and honestly be good. And then the last one I'm going to show you today is their cinnamon hibiscus. This one has their noble kava root, but then they add the different flavors in there. So they have maple syrup, hibiscus, cinnamon, nutmeg, and oh my gosh, I just can't wait for this one. I know this is going to be such a comforting and warming drink. Again, make sure you check out their website. I'll make sure I put a little bit of their website on here to show you for an example of what they talk about the kava, how they talk about it, their personal experience when they try it. I love that they have that. I think that's really important because you think, I don't know how I'm going to feel when I try this kava, and they do a great job with their descriptions. But yeah, so Karuna Kava is my #1 place to get kava. These beverages are such a treat and they are so much fun. I definitely recommend that you get a variety pack and try all of the different ones for yourself and then see which ones you like the best, and then you can kind of bulk order. I do believe they have like a subscription option if you want it to get shipped to you every few weeks, and then again, you want to put it in the fridge right away and enjoy it cold. Let me know what other questions you have about Kava, because I think Kava can be used for a variety of situations. I know stress and anxiety are some really big ones. I know people that have used Kava to get off of certain medications, such as, like, for example, I'm taking Klonopin. That might be something that can aid me and assist me in helping me stopping taking Klonopin. So these are just some alternative ways. This is really just nature's medicine right here. And I really think that you guys can find so many wonderful things on their website, and I think it's great for both seasoned veterans, and I think it's great for beginners too. Thank you so much to Karuna Kava for sending me some of your fantastic kava. I think they have some of the best flavors going on right now. Thank you so much for watching this YouTube video. Remember, we are all botanical queens, and I will see you in the next video.